Well, I just wanted to bring y'all along today. We have a 4-day weekend and just wanted to give y'all, it's barely about to be 7 in the morning. This is about 15-20 minutes from my house. Bees are flying good here. I only have 2 colonies here. Last year this was our main yard, but for it being 15-20 minutes east of town, I have stuff south of town, north of town, in town. So this was kind of when I do removals out this way, drops them off here. But I haven't been the best at managing the bees this year. Once I put them in single brood nest, I haven't been in the brood chambers since middle of March, into March. So I haven't managed so much since I've grown in colony numbers. But at the same time, if they swarm, they swarm. Just kind of letting them do their own thing and not interfere as much like I did last year. Granted, I did a lot in early spring, January, February, March, making sure they're fed and ready, but you can see the bees are coming in and out pretty good. It's early morning and they're flying good. We're having a great second mesquite flow. I should have harvested 2 weeks ago, put all the supers right back on and let them fill them up again, but I haven't had time. So I will show you what I do, what I'm gonna do right now. And the sun is just getting up and you can see the bees are flying great in and out. But what I'm gonna do, all of these are just foundations that I just waxed yesterday. These are drawn comb that I'm gonna kind of put back in, and then I have some empty boxes in case I have a few nooks that I need to probably expand. But we're just gonna go to 3 or 4 of the yards today. My plan is bring up a frame of brood, but also give them 1 or 2 frames of drawn comb per box. That way, if there is a nectar flow, they could actually go ahead and store it and kind of relieve the stress from the single brood chamber. I'm sure they're full. These were from removals this year. One was from an RV. I have a video there on YouTube, and this one having more activity. But like I said, I have not managed like I'm supposed to. I should have been splitting, managing. I should have split a month ago, another 30-40 colonies. But it is what it is, and we have a 4-day weekend. We're gonna go ahead and assess for, hey, I can do splits, if I need to order queens or make queens, still any honey I can. I'm not gonna feed since there's a mesquite flow. Supplements, mite treatments, we have 4 days to figure all that out and try to manage all of them, so we'll bring you along. Alrighty, so this is what I'd rather see. I only have 2 mediums in operation in the whole yard. I run all deeps, but I got those drawn out last year and I've kept them ever since. But this is what I like to see, just plumb full, bees everywhere, drawing out comb. I'll shake all these bees down, but yeah, those frames are fat and full. So I'll steal that honey from them, give them a second box, bring up some brood, and go from there. But shake all those down in there. That's how all the boxes should be. So what that's telling me is either this queen sucks or they swarmed, and we'll have to reevaluate. We've got cotton coming up in less than a month. And I know we talked about mesquite trees yesterday. Well, these are the mesquite brush. They're not tall or thick wood, but you could see they're blooming again and about to bloom, especially these ones here, these little ones. Those will be blooming here in the next few days as well. So all that on the bottom is mesquite brush. It's an invasive species. Luckily, across on the other side of that tree line, that's the highway right there, there's a cotton field. And then from my water source, they got a little stock pond right here. My bees are just about a 1/4 mile down. So we're here at another small yard. You could see the mesquite is just, that's prime right there. Those are about to pop. This is beautiful. This is more of the mesquite brush that I was telling you about. We had the trees, the brush, but this ain't really a honey production yard. It could have been if I had strong colonies. I think that one has bees, but or has honey, but the rest, I'm just growing them up. Have some nooks out here that I just made so I could check on those while I'm here. About a mile down is where I have my bigger honey production yard, but I gotta check on these because some of them I don't see flight, so I gotta see if there's even any bees or if they swarmed or absconded or what. But we'll pull honey and then go to the next yard that has most of the honey that I have left. I pulled honey from 3 other yards a few weeks ago, so we'll see what's going on here. All right, so this is where I messed up. This was a single. I had to add a double. I left these here as singles, and I should have added doubles a long time ago. You can see they're overcrowded, but they're almost honey bound as well, so they only have a couple frames of brood as the rest is nectar. So I'm adding seconds. I'm really not going to steal anything. I guess I won't have to feed bees this summer after all, because here in a month cotton will be blooming. And yeah, so I'm just going to give them some more room as we go, which I need more boxes and frames and foundations. I just ordered some, but goodness, I'm going to have to harvest and then put them back on using a homemade fume board, trying to get these bees out of here. It's working. Got plenty in there. Continue on. All right, so I run single brood chamber, and this is the bigger colonies. Some of them are 4 deep. I've already pulled off a box on some of them, but now I got to pull 2 deeps per, so that's at least 100 pounds each colony, which is great. Which, like I said, I've already pulled from these ones before. And I need to see what else I need to do since Mesquite is blooming out here again. But I need to get ready for the cotton fields in the next couple weeks, so gotta figure out, leave some here, take some, and figure out life, I guess. Just want to show everybody what's going on. All this is cleared out, honey supers. I took the bees out of them, but we gotta clear these out. Fume boards ain't working too great, but I'll go frame by frame. You see the bee colonies are just overflowing after shoving them down from 3 to 1. These are all undrawn frames, foundations for them to go ahead and work on. Still working. Yeah, that cat